Hello everyone and welcome to another Timeless video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Jeskai energy deck in Timeless format. So I've been experimenting with the control decks, and first it started off as like a Demir deck, but I quickly realized that Demir is not exactly where you want to be because of Boros Energy and Mardu. The reason for going white is because of this card called the Wrath of the Skies. This card is honestly insane. For 2 mana and X cost, you get X energy, then you may pay any amount of energy. Destroy each artifact, creature, and enchantment with mana value less than or equal to the amount of energy paid this way. So, why is this card good? If you have spare energy already, you can spend that energy instead of paying more mana for a Boardwipe and only pay the necessary amount. Let's say you already have 2 energy, then you can Wrath of the Skies for 2 mana, wipe out the entire board if opponent is playing a Loras deck, and you might still have some mana left over for some counter spells. Just an insane card versus Boros Energy that likes to go wide, especially when they have pesky artifacts such as the Unstable Amulet. Or if you're seeing Mardu, it does even destroy enchantment as well. They could have a Chthonian Nightmares. So if you want to play a control deck, I definitely recommend splashing white for Wrath of the Skies. And another card that you probably want to play if you're playing control at the moment is Lodge Titan of Fire's Fury. Just an unbelievable card that just constantly comes back and destroy everything that's on the board while gaining you life. What's not to like about this card? And lastly, we are playing the new Tamiyo from Modern Horizon 3. Since in Timeless, the card is just incredibly easy to flip with Brainstorm. And once it flips, you can keep +2ing to slow down opponent's aggression. And you can even get back a card from the graveyard using -3 as well. The card is just so synergistic in this deck with Brainstorm and Lauren Revealed. And the funny thing is, Tamiyo happens to be a wizard. We're also going to be playing Flame of Banor in this deck. So once Tamiyo is on the board, and then the next turn, you draw a card on your upkeep. And if you Flame of Banor, you can also transform the Tamiyo as well. And because we are playing Flame of Banor, we're also playing 3 copies of Snapcaster Mage. So having said that, I'm going to be hopping over to some Timeless Best of 3 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on over. Okay, that's a absolute hideous hand. This one looks a little bit better. Probably play that first. Once upon a time. Mayhem Devil. Mayhem Devil. Interesting. Mayhem Devil. Okay. So this is sick, right? Now we have swords here, and then next turn we got Snapcaster Mage into a sword, and the Snapcaster Mage is going to be able to let us cast the Flame of Banor for full value. That's so sick. Interesting, they did not go for... I'm guessing this is like an Orcish Bowmaster, then? Should I still use the swords? I feel like I should still use a sword. Because I want the swords in the graveyard. Tamiyo. That's also kind of sick. What to do? I want to set up Tamiyo though. Okay, fine. I'll set up a Tamiyo. This might be wrong, but...
If you need me, I'll be in the library.
I felt like it was just gonna be an Orcish Bowmaster coming down. So... they must have another Orcish Bowmaster. What? Oh no. Okay, birthing ritual. My opponent's cooking. I'm pretty sure Orcish Bowmaster still triggers the 2 draws here. I think I'm just going to kill the Orcish Bowmaster so I can set up Flame of Bonor, perhaps. Oh no, I forgot to crack the Flooded Strand. I'm so bad. Wow, they also have a Reanimate. I guess I have to block this because, I mean, Tamiyo's gonna die here anyways. Yeah, well, I mean, Flodge is coming down, which is nice. What's not nice is the Mayhem Devil with the marionettes. Wait, they sacrificed Reef. I mean, that's fine. The Flame of Nor is going to get value anyways. Land? Nope. More Flodge? Probably save these, right? I mean, if we were playing any other deck, I think we would have already lost. But because we have a Flodge, we're still in it. Once we get our Wrath of the Skies, we should just win outright here. Yeah, imagine just getting that card here. We would just insta-win. Oh my god. Mana drain. Okay, let's kill Marionette. Ow. Two, three, four, five. We're still pretty healthy. Okay. What a card Falaj is. Just single-handedly winning us the game here. Okay, Mayhem Devil, a little bit scary, but we do have Falaj. Where is Wrath of the Skies? I'm just waiting for Wrath of the Skies here. So what's cool about Wrath of the Skies is if you have a lot of energy already, like you don't have to pay the X. What is this? Enchanted creature gets +1. I see. Actually, don't I just... Oh no, they can't eat the food. Does this do anything different? Landfall. I don't really understand what that card does, but I'm just going to kill it. Two, three, four, five, six. I don't suppose they're going to be able to kill us here. Okay, so they're on the defense. That's good. This could be an Orcish Bowmaster they're holding on to. Okay, I think we won. Even though, even if they can eat the food here, we can just, hold up. Let's say I flame up a Nor. There's 5 cars in the yard, but I need another one. Okay. Okay, we won because we drew a Flooded Strand. Okay. Wrath of the Skies is just gonna be the nuts versus them. Swords seem really good. Unlicensed Hurt seems really good as well. I think that's about it. Bad cards. Okay, bad cards, bad cards. Snapcaster? Out. Maybe we don't need this many Flammable Nors. Maybe even, like, kinda tune the narrative. The problem with this card is, if we take this out, Wrath of the Skies become worse, because Wrath of the Skies is going to start costing more mana to wipe out the board. But I might be necessary. So we can get a land with the Lauren revealed. I guess if I get scammed here, it's kind of bad. And let's see what they do. The Marionette. Let's get a Hollow Fountain. I think we just play this and pass.
Nothing like warm tea and a fascinating story.
Now we have a blocker. Get rid of you. Block this. Maybe I should have taken the damage. Yeah, maybe I should have just taken the damage there. Well, it's fine. Let's crack you. We need another Hallowed Fountain, right? In case we get a Wrath of the Skies. And that transforms.
I'll aid you. So focus on the respect the library.
Mayhem Devil. That's not good. That's 1 damage. They can sacrifice
Clearly,
1
you're
more.
not here to learn.
I mean, I guess I could just kill this, but kind of annoying. Lucky, lucky, lucky. So we need to kill this, and we need to kill this.
Words can't do you mind. Use your words.
Just kill this now. Mana Drain or Hers? I think I'll go with the Hers. I mean, Tamio is like an excellent card versus this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop. Probably should get rid of a Mayhem Devil now.
Violence is not the answer.
Huh. You know what? I'll wait. Okay. I wanted to Snapcaster, and then Crew, and then block. Oh. Okay, we found the swords. So, I guess we could even go like Snapcaster. Flame of Banor. Draw. Finally dead. Still no lands. Are you kidding me?
I am not defenseless.
Deck? This is like kind of like a 23 land deck. I'm still stuck at 3 mana. Do they want me to crew? I feel like the Unlicensed Hearse actually kind of did its job. Fine. Orcish Bowmaster. I really wanted to see like the performance of Wrath of the Sky. But we're just not getting it. We're just not getting it. Oh my god. This is insane.
Use your words.
I'm speechless? What was this game? We drew 22 cards, 3 lands. Insane. Oh, come on. This hand is also kind of awful. Yikes. No way. I guess this is a mirror match. It seems like it's a mirror match here. We don't need Wrath. I also probably don't want this. I think I'm just going to shock this in. And draw 2. just gonna do that again. How did we get mirror matched? That makes no sense. Okay, their deck is a little bit slightly different. Swords? Probably not. I'm looking for Tamio. Okay, so we got a Flodge, which is good. That's a clock. Yeah, I'm waiting on the brainstorm for Tamio, but I don't know. Might be a mistake. Snapcaster Mage. What do you get? What do you get? Tune the narrative? I think we just Galvanic Discharge. Yeah. And then we play Flodge with a counter spell. Or a mana drain. Let's actually crack this first. Since it could be like a Tishana. To play at the Flodge. And we're just going to use another counter spell here. If they have a counter spell, that's fine. And then we play Flodge again. What a card. Wow, not waiting on the Flame of Anor is kind of weird. Maybe I could have also waited. Galvanic Discharge. I mean, they didn't have a counter spell last time, right? I might as well just use it now. Okay, that's what they had. But that's fine, because we do want to put cards in the graveyard for Flodge to come out again. So currently they didn't have a counter spell other than Spell Snare. They could have another Spell Snare, I guess. Something they could have. Where are my Tamios? Where are my Tamios? I think I'm going to mana drain this. Because we just want to put cards in the yard for the Flodge to come out. Spell Snare. Interesting choice. Instead of a mana drain. So actually, they don't have a mana drain there. So we'll go with the Snapcaster Mage into mana drain. Another Galvanic Discharge. Now, 2 cards in the yard. Draw a card. Wrath of the Skies. Man, Tamio is hiding, isn't it? Into another Snapcaster. Nice. Harbinger of the Seas. But it feels like they're not, because they have triple island. If it's a Harbinger of the Seas deck, wouldn't it be opposite? They have Blood Moon instead. I mean, Wrath of the Skies, quote unquote, could get rid of it, but we don't have double planes. Let's play a Teferi to bounce it. Spell Pierce to counter. Ashiok. Curse is pretty bad versus them. I think Swords is bad. I can see like Stern Scolding doing a lot of work. If they do play Harbinger. I'll play like 1 copy and I'll add another counter spell. Okay. Cameo.
Oh, how am I supposed to focus on
That is a
only
dead
one
Tameo.
project?
They have a Flare of Denial. Yep. They have a Flare of Denial. Also, I'm going to crack this now. In case they have Tishana's Tidebinder. Lorien revealed. Nice. That is a good card. Again, I'm shocking because Tishana's Tidebinder. Should I Flame of Anor? I feel like I should. Like, think about that. They counter this, and then we draw into nothing. Nice. I meant to say Ashiok. Ashiok or a Teferi. Like, imagine that. Would have been so sick. Would have been so sick. Wow, so they do play a Harbinger. That's very interesting. Oh, that sucks. They also play Tishana. So we did play around Tishana pretty well there. So now we know their deck a little bit better. Let's not make that mistake. And grab a plane. And I want 4 copies of Swords. No to Ashioks. Might even like... Do we even need Tune the Narrative? Stern Scolding seems good. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, so basics, and we're good to go. Because we only lost that because of basics. We didn't grab the right basics. We have double brainstorm, so let's hope that... Actually, I'm gonna go with Tamil first. Might be a bit greedy here.
Curious. I must
Yeah,
investigate
if they
more.
didn't have you know, one of those cards, then it would have been nice. Okay, we found a land. It's not the land that we're looking for. The ferry, though.
I've read nearly the entire library.
I shouldn't have shocked that first. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I mean, hopefully nothing bad happens here. Okay, nice, it's a surveil land, so... That's good. Obviously our hand isn't good. Our hand is god-awful. Okay, nice.
Known for my excellent timing.
Let's just plus.
This might be a bad idea.
Bit of a tough game here. Maybe I should have minused. The reason why I didn't minus is because they can just play out the creature, right? And then we're kind of screwed.
Oh, I stayed up too late reading.
We might lose if they have a Harbinger again, but I'm gonna take my chance. Nice. Oh, thank God we found some lands. Jeez. Like, land is literally the best card in this matchup. So with this, we'll get a mountain, and with this, we'll get a plain. I was thinking about it. So draw into that. We don't want to get Tishana'd. Unstable amulet. Or I could kill it. It is technically 1-for-1. Maybe it's worth it. I grab a mountain. I'll bait out Tishana. I'm actually surprised they did this, by the way. And then we'll grab a mountain. Then we'll play the Fallage. I guess these aren't counter spells if they did that. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt. Okay, I'm happy about this. So we just play it again. Isn't Flage like just kind of stupid? Oh, it's a Flare of Denial. Okay. Guess I can do it again? Let's actually let them draw. So if it's a counter spell, they have a chance of countering this instead of a Flage. Okay, good games, good games. So we saw a little bit of a power of the Harbinger there, but if you fetch the lands right, you shouldn't have an issue. We've been seeing this a lot today, huh? It's a bit absurd. Wait, Fabled Passage? Did I queue into the wrong format? Fabled Passage. Okay, so they have a either Galvanic Discharge or a Lightning Bolt. I'll take that. Dolores means that they don't have a Blood Moon. Tameo. Why does Tameo always like happen after I cast Brainstorm? What's up with that? What is up with that? I guess I don't need Brainstorm anymore because we have a Tameo plus Flame of Anor. I don't know if I can play this Tameo here. Sure. I'm gonna let them attack. And then I am going to kill one of you. Boop boop. Yeah, seems like they have a Galvanic Discharge. I'm not sure if I want to save this card. Wow, okay, so they didn't do it. That's fine. Static Prison is also fine. They spent it. I'm gonna take the damage. So Tameo comes back because they don't have a way to gain energy.
Oh, how am I supposed to focus on only one project?
I have to mana drain this. Another static present, okay. This is not an artifact, right? Okay, nice, we got a land. Has to Philodge now. We can Philodge next turn. I'm in no danger of dying, so... Guide of Souls. It's a good one. That is a good one. Get rid of that. Into a Ragavan. Get rid of all the lands. And get rid of Ragavan. Go back up to 11. Where's my Wrath of the Skies? Where's my Wrath of the Skies? Unfortunately, I can't transform the Tamio here. Good play.
No! I'm late for class!
Oh no! They're probably gonna play a Johnny. Guide of Souls, okay. Nice, Snapcaster, that's actually perfect. Look at how insane opponent's deck is. Like, I feel like I did a lot here. And... our backs are against the wall. Right? It's kind of nuts. I could take a gamble. And block the Guide of Souls. Okay, thank you, Arena, for telling me my opponent doesn't have anything. That's very kind of you. Nice! Okay, what is wrong with this card? Does this card exist in the deck? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so we want swords. I don't think we want more counter spells. I think we want Stern Scolding for sure. Just gonna cut... Actually, Tune the Narrative is actually really good with Wrath of the Skies here. Okay, I'm gonna cut Brainstorm, which is kind of weird. But hear me out. It's gonna be good for the deck. Because we can't cut the Tune the Narrative for the Wrath of the Skies. We could get greedy and then cut like a Lauren Revealed instead of a Brainstorm. I mean, we have 21 lands plus Lauren Revealed. Maybe that's okay. Did my opponent play a Lightning Bolt? Ooh, there it is. If it's a Ragavan turn 1, we're gonna be getting... Oh, please, no Ragavan turn 1. Please. one time. Okay, thank God. Okay, so they do have a lightning bolt. So I don't know why my opponent crafted a prismatic vista over the fetch lands. Nice. And this is why we didn't cut to the narrative. 2-mana Boardwipe. What? Did you become a burn deck? No way. Play a creature! Play some creatures. Oh my god. Okay, there's the Amped Raptor. I'm just going to mana drain here so I can lure and reveal next turn. Nice. Alrighty, so played 5 games. We went 4-1 with this deck. The only loss was to a deck that was playing Field of the Dead. So it turns out, if you make the Titan uncounterable with the Cavern of Souls, this deck just kind of loses to the Field of the Dead deck. So at the time, I didn't have an Ashiok in the sideboard. So once I saw that, I'm just like, okay, I'm just kind of wasting my time here. So I'm just gonna get out of here. So that's how I lost that one game that I played. But other than that, the deck seems really good against creature decks. I'm not sure how it lines up against like decks that are playing up the beanstalk. Probably kind of bad because once like Flodge gets exiled by Solitude or Swords of Plowshare, the deck doesn't have that much going on. Besides that, you do have like Snapcaster Mage. It's just 3 copies, you know? The deck is very pivoted around the Flodge being the beatdown. So you gotta protect this card at all cost. That is a flaw with this deck. If the Flodge does get exiled, it's bad time from there because this is our win con. So maybe perhaps we need another win con that is not Flodge after post sideboard, but haven't really thought about it too much. And this is kind of like the first draft with the deck. Yeah, the deck is going to go through a lot of changes to suit the meta, but the meta at the moment is Boros Energy and, you know, Mardu Energy as well. So those are the 2 decks that you're trying to beat at the moment. And even against the control deck, the Flodge just kind of takes over the game, as you've seen from the second game that you saw. So we're running 21 lands with 2 copies of Lore and Revealed. During the mulliganing stage, I did kind of miss just having 23 lands instead of Lore and Revealed because we did get 0 land hand quite often, which is kind of surprising. But besides that, yeah, the deck should be like absolutely devastating versus Boros Energy, right? So this is the card that we have 3 copies of in the main board. If you want to go up to 4 copies of Wrath of the Skies, it might be a bit much in this, even in this meta, because the only creature deck is Boros Energy, right? So once you start having too many cards like these, I feel like it's gonna get a little bit clunky, so don't really recommend it too much. Another thing to mention is because we're playing Wrath of the Skies, the funny thing is that we actually didn't see Wrath of the Skies at all, which is a bit weird. But if you watch any of the games that I played, a lot of times I'd be saying like, wow, if the Wrath of the Skies were to be in my hand at the moment, it would be literally game winning. So there were a lot of moments like that. But this card just kind of insane. It's not just creatures because it also gets rid of artifacts and enchantments at the same time. So any decks that are playing things like Birthing Ritual, a Chthonic Nightmare, just an amazing card in general. So I feel like this is a reason to play Boros along with Flodge, right? So these 2 are the sole reason that you should be playing Jeskai instead of Izzet, because it just makes the matchups, Boros matchups, so easy. Besides that, although the Wrath of the Skies is really good, there is a kind of a downside. to playing this card, and that's the requirement for the energy. So you can technically play this for 2 mana as a board wipe if you already have the energy. So in order to do that, you would need to play some Tune the Narrative. Galvanic Discharge is just naturally good on its own. So like if you kill a 1 toughness creature such as Ragavan, you're gonna get the 2 energy back. Then you can use that energy on the Wrath of the Skies. And we also have 2 copies of Tune the Narrative. I wouldn't play this normally, but it's quite good with Wrath of the Sky, so we played 2 copies of it here. And it also kind of has a synergy with the Tameo, right? You draw a card on your upkeep, you tune the narrative, and then attack with Tameo, crack the clue, and this thing transforms. So, bit of a synergy there, which is good. And honestly, Tameo is... I was gonna say, if it wasn't for the first game that we played, I probably might have said Tameo was bad. But because the first game, like, where opponent just went so wide, and then we just had a Tameo transform, and then you keep upticking, they couldn't attack. So that's pretty good. And the Snapcaster Mage. Honestly, would not play this card if it weren't for the synergy between the Snapcaster Mage plus a Flame of Nor. Tameo being a wizard as well is the reason why we are playing Flame of Nor. If you want to go up to 4 copies of Snapcaster Mage, go ahead. But you're probably going to be cutting this card a lot after sideboarding. So yeah, that was the deck. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.